My name is Festus Mbithi Peter from Mully Children's Family, and I would like to share with you my story before I joined Mully Children's Family and how my life has been impacted through Mully Children's Family. So I joined Mully Children's Family back in the year 2007, and before then I was staying with my siblings. I come from a family of 8, and I'm the firstborn. And I was staying with my mom and my stepdad. And life was so hard because my dad was alcoholic, and both of my parents are not educated. My dad is a grade 6 dropout, and my mom is a grade 4 dropout. So they could not be able to provide for the family since they didn't have a stable job. And due to that, I was forced to, miss school sometimes so that I can join my mom in digging neighbors' farms to get something that can support my family since I was the firstborn. And life was so hard for me because sometimes we could miss food and even go without it for some time. And bear in mind that, as kids, you need balanced diet for you to be able to grow. And that was the kind of life since I was in grade 1 all the way to grade 8, which I graduated in 2006 from grade 8. And I passed well despite of all those challenges that I had passed through. And even if I passed well, I did not have an hope of joining high school because my parents could not afford to pay for me in high school. So during that time in 2006, December, I met somebody who knew about Mully Children's Family. And he explained to me about what Mully Children's Family does and the kind of children they help. And he told me that if I come and explain my story to Mully Children's Family, I will be able to get a chance. So I came, met Daddy Mully and explained myself to him. And he offered me an opportunity to be at Mully Children's Family. It was like, a very bright day for me when I joined Mully Children's Family in 2007 in grade 9. I was so happy to meet new brothers and sisters in Mully Children's Family who are so loving and welcoming. And I met loving parents. I got parental love, I got, education, accommodation that I used to lack, and life started afresh. I used to be hopeless, but my dreams, were born anew, and I got a reason of rejoicing in life. So I started in grade 9 and worked hard up to grade 12 in 2011, which I passed well, and I was called to university, and Daddy Mully supported my university education, where I did Bachelor of Commerce and specialized in accounting, and graduated with honors in 2016. And Dad offered me an opportunity to work with Mully Children's Family. So I've been working with Mully Children's Family since 2016 up to now in hospitality department and in accounts department. And I'm so glad because of the experience that I'm getting, because it is helping me to grow as a young person, to have confidence and to know how to plan things in life as a young man. Apart from education in Mully Children's Family, I've been able to learn about the love of God, be spiritually nourished, and to know how to express this love to other people. And part of the impact of this kind of spiritual nourishment that have impacted my life is, coming to know the importance of forgiveness. Because I was able to forgive my father and to start praying for him. And while I was in university 3rd year, my dad stopped drinking and he offered to support the family and the other siblings, which is something that made me so happy to see how God has been able to work in my family and to change the life of my father. And to me as a young man, I'm seeing how God is able to use, just one man who is available to him to change the lives of so many people. Because, for example, our dad, Dr. Charles Mulli, he just said yes to God. and God has been able to use him for the last 29 years to change the lives of more than 13,000, beneficiaries through Mully Children's Family, and now currently having more than 3,500 children who he is helping directly. Is a great lesson, that I have learned as a young man, that, we don't need to have so much so that God can use us. We only need to say, God, here I am. I'm available for you. And he is able to use you to impact lives of many. And so my encouragement to you as I finish my story is that with the little that you have, or even that availability that you give yourself to God, he is able to use you to impact the nations of the world. So be encouraged as kneel down to pray for someone, or even you get into your pocket to, to give to somebody. God is going to bless you and even to increase you. So thank you so much for listening to my story, and God bless you all. Thank you.